You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Sports fans, we're going to be talking about the USFL and the Pittsburgh Maulers. Now, this past weekend, week one of the USFL started. It happened. A couple of games went on. The first game, very good attendance, good product, but for the Houston Gamblers game, not many people showed up. Kind of concerning right there. But this video, we're going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Maulers. Now, players get cut in all different types of leagues for many reasons. But what we're going to be talking about here in this video, folks, is probably the dumbest reason ever to cut a player. It's so ridiculous, folks. I tried to look up more information on this, and I really couldn't find more information because I was thinking, man, you're going to cut a player over this? There has to be something else that was going on. I could not find it. But let's go ahead and dive into this article here, folks. USFL Pittsburgh Maulers coach Kirby Wilson embarrasses himself by cutting player over lunch order. Yeah, you read that correct, folks. You heard that correctly. He was cut over a lunch order. Let's read this, guys. The USFL began play this week as the latest to attempt to succeed as a spring professional football league. It didn't get off on the right foot. While the football players would probably prefer people be talking about the play on the field, the most viral video today comes from the Fox behind the scenes United by Football, which is kind of like a Hard Knocks style thing. And it says it right there. This week's show features Pittsburgh Maulers head coach Kirby Wilson cutting a player because of his lunch order. Now, I'm not going to play the clip here because Fox, and when it comes to sports, they love the copyright video. But we do have transcripts here. So we're going to read this, guys. In the video, he calls in running back Devon Smith to tell him he's being cut for disrespecting someone on staff because Smith asked for a different lunch order. Then he proceeds to not even allow Smith to defend himself, literally saying nothing Smith can say will matter, that he's already been cut. Yeah, he actually did say that in the clip. Devon Smith was not really allowed to defend himself and give his side of the story, folks. Now, when things like this happen, man, when you have any type of an incident, you should actually listen to both sides before making a final decision on what you're going to do. This player was already cut, and Kirby Wilson never heard this guy's side of the story. This is unreal. Quote, unfortunately, hear me out. Unfortunately, the cost of doing business, I'm going to have to let you go, Wilson said before Smith uttered a word. Just like that. Quote, I can tell you what happened exactly, said Smith, who finally was given a chance to speak. It's not important, Wilson replied. It's not important. It's already happened. Wow. Never mind the irony that Smith starts this with hear me out, while literally not extending Smith the same courtesy, but it's not important. How exactly is the player's account of what happened not important? Good question right there. This is ridiculous, folks. I'm wondering if Kirby Wilson could lose his locker room over this by not even allowing the player to say his piece, explain what happened. And in the video clip, the player said that that the staffer asked him, is that going to be a problem, when it comes to getting a pizza instead of a chicken salad? And he said, yeah. And that was pretty much it. Now, that's his side of the story. But I believe that the coach should have listened to both sides. This is crazy. And Kirby Wilson has a lot of NFL experience. A lot of NFL experience. He was in the NFL for like 23 seasons. Now he gets a head coaching position with the USFL, and he just cuts a player like that over something that had nothing to do with being on the field. All it had to do with was a pizza. He didn't want a pizza. he wanted chicken salad, and now he got cut. And he wasn't really even allowed to actually give his side of the story. This is not a good look for Kirby Wilson. Not good at all, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, would you actually want to play for Kirby Wilson after this? I mean, the man isn't even being reasonable, doesn't want to hear both sides of the story. There has to be something else out there about this. It has to be more to it. I mean, did Devon Smith actually, go out and start cursing out the person or something like that? Not from the information that we have here. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.